Welcome to Naturetastic with Henry. Today we've come to Hitchin Lavender to find out some more about bees and pollinators. Look at this grasshopper on the lavender. Hitchin Lavender is a working farm that produces lavender products. One of the world's best known pollinators are bees, and there's lots of them here. You can see this bumblebee going from flower to flower, spreading the pollen. The pollination process can occur through wind blowing the pollen artificially by farmers or by insects. Pollination means the pollen grains from the anther or male part of a flower is what are transferred to the stigma or a female part of a flower. Once pollination occurs, the fertilized flower produces seeds which enables the plant to produce and in some cases grow fruit. Here's the famous honeybee, working hard and collecting pollen. Bees just landed on me. Look how quickly this bee goes from one flower to the next. Imagine a world without fruit and flowers. It sounds terrible, doesn't it? And that's why we need to protect our most precious pollinator, the bee. We've seen so many bees. Let's find out some bee facts. Fast facts, fast facts, fast facts. Please. 1/3 of all the food we eat is pollinated by bees. Honeybees are great flies and can fly at 35 kilometers per hour. In the UK, 13 species of bees have already gone extinct, and another 35 species of bees are at risk. 97% of the UK's wildflower meadows have been lost since 1930s. Now let's talk about what we can do in our own gardens or even in our window box to help. We need to provide a place to nest, access to water, and of course plenty of flowers. Bees love buddleia, and this one's just gone over for the year, but bees and butterflies love it. Another thing you can do is to leave some grass to grow, and then these beautiful flowers will come up. They also need a home. I built this bug hotel. It's got lots of different things in it. Some drilled holes in logs, some canes, some pieces of cardboard, some steel cones. Another thing you can do is plant an area of wildflowers. It helps the pollinators. Just let it go a bit wild. In our garden, there's a pond that they can easily get to, but you can just put out a tray and pop a stone in it for them to land on and then drink. The bees love this flower by the pond. We've slowed this one down so you can see the mouth parts. Let's go back to the lavender farm. This guy is huge. Check this guy out. Look at the pollen sacs on its legs. Even though bees are the main pollinators, beetles, butterflies, moths and wasps also help For instance, this wasp is on the lavender. And this ladybird. These butterflies are great pollinators. Look at this one, keeps sticking in its tongue. This one's struggling in the wind. But aren't those colours beautiful? This moth is hard to spot. Can you see it? There it is. This one's got itself all covered with pollen. Okay, let's talk about the different body parts of this bee. On the head, you can see 2 antennae and the amazing compound eyes. The middle part of an insect is called the thorax, and you can see both pairs of wings clearly connect to it. All insects have 6 legs, but take a look at the hook-like feet that allow the bees to hold onto the flowers, or in this case, the tent canvas. Finally, the back part is called the abdomen. This is where the sting is. Bees don't like to sting things, and it can be fatal to them if they do. They only sting to defend themselves, so don't disturb bees, then they should be right. That's it from this episode on Naturetastic. Thanks to the bees, I'm going to enjoy some nice lavender ice cream. Yummy!